Hi, I'm Joan Lok. Haven't seen you in a long time for my miniature model dollhouses. And today I'm making a small house called the Cake Diary. So let's see the box first. This is the box that it came in. Is a set by, it's a DIY house, do it yourself. And then, the box probably is used for, multiple models. And the one that I got is actually this one. It's called Cake Cafe or Cake Diary, okay? And I have to say that the reason I bought this one because I'm really attracted by the really cute white little cat. And here it is. See, it reminds me of Aristocat, and it was so proudly walking, on the cafe floor that I really want to make one like this. So this particular set actually come with everything you need. So when I got the box, okay, yeah, all right. When I got the box, when you open it, it has everything in it. I have kind of put it together already, so I only have, some of the things to show you. But it basically, I also got the one with cover, so I can put them together and become a dust cover. And then it come with, all the papers and the plastic that you need to make the cases, and also various fabric and ribbons and little beads for you to make various things. And of course, the fake leaves and, like little red beads for you to make, for example, like little lollipops. And it also come with the music box set and, various lighting as well. So, and all the things that needed. And, a lot of different things. And these are actually kind of erasers, but then you can make them and cut them into what you want. For example, these are the erasers that they gave me. And you will see that this one is actually a very cute teddy bear. And we cut it up into little teddy bear cookies. And this is actually a lemon. I slide it up and it become kind of lemon. And this one is a eraser for kind of like the strawberry. So I slide up to make it look like strawberry. So these are the ones that they gave me. And of course, various instructions. But what they also gave you is, as I say, the set is inclusive. So the utility knife, the screwdriver, a pair of scissors, a little ruler, and also a tweezer for you to, handle the making of some of the things, because some of things, the items are kind of really small to hold with your fingers. What you need to buy is actually some glue, because these are actually, because of shipping, they cannot put the glue there. So I just use regular almond glue, but you can use any glue that is available to you. All of them kind of work pretty well. So let's look at, what I have made. So say this is what the instruction book say. So yeah. All right. So we'll take care of the batteries. We'll have all the different kind of material that they gave you. And first of all is to put the base together. So I have done that already. So let me show you what I did. This is the base that I have built. So I have the, the little banner already made, the word sweet. And also I made all the windows. And to the next page, I've also made, this little cupboard that is kind of like a built-in cupboard inside a wall. And then, the shelf. Plus, this particular cupboard actually has lights. So what I did is I also, like follow the instructions and did the lights. So I'll show you what it looks like. So you see that, like the shell actually have light, but not only that, it also have light, underneath, behind the cafe as well. So it's actually quite nice. Yeah. And on top of that, it also comes with a music box that is hiding behind this wall. You see it, I already installed it. And okay, so we have the music, and I also did the sign, which is called cafe shop, and added the light and the leaves on this corner. And now we go to the different pieces. I should not have wind it so much because okay, now the recording has stopped, so we will continue. And now these are the parts that I'll show you what I made. Okay, for this is a stand with ribbons and packaging material. So I made, different the wheels, and then, newspaper. So this is what I made. I kind of simplified this a little bit. And then on the top, those are really minute things that I made. So I'll show you what they look like. This is the box that look like a little, maybe it's a box for candies. So this is that. All right. So let me just put this on here. Okay. And then these are the ones that have little beads in it. So these are the ones that I made into like this. And I think they have two of this, and one have yellow one in it. All right. So this is this one. Okay. And then okay, this is kind of hard to make because this is really small. It's actually a box of tea, and you also have little folded in like accordion fold to make it look like tea bags inside. I'm not sure whether you can see that, but this is this one. So you can see how small it is. It's like smaller than my fingernails, right? So here, that's that. And then this is actually a little bag of, maybe it's a little box of something. So I folded it the way it is, like that. And then I actually ignored this. I decided not to make this. So these are all together. And then we also have stack of cups here. So these are the stack of cup that I made. And there's also a little sign that say to my friend. So I made that as well. Okay, so these are the ones that I made. So now let's put this together onto this, right? So the first thing we do is, okay, actually get some glue. I'm just going to have a little bit of almond glue. And you don't need a lot, and that's probably enough. And I'm just going to use a small pin to pick up the glue. And let's see. Okay. Let's see how I want to put this. Go here. Put my little things here. And let's see. Okay. So I want to make it look like this. So first of all, I want to put this box here. So I'm just going to have a little bit of glue on the bottom of this and just place it here. All right. And then I will have, let's see, I think I can use my finger to put this. So I have my jar of red candy, right? And then my jar of yellow candy. And this is like a roll of ribbons. So I'm going to also put that somewhere here, like this, okay? And then here, I have this. This I probably need my little tweezer to help me hold this up. So I have my little tweezer, put this here. All right. Okay. And then my cup of tea bags. And then 2 rows of coffee cups. Okay, here, let me put this aside here first. I actually want this to be shorter. So let me get my pair of scissors. The one they gave us actually is quite handy. So okay. So put this on here as well. Yeah. So I have this completed like this. So I'm going to let that dry here. Let's move on to the next page. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Okay. We are going to build this case for the cake, and I have already put that together. And the instruction give me, lights to put it on. Putting on the light will actually, like light up all the little cakes inside. However, for me to enjoy the set, I sometimes like to, like after I put it in the display case, sometimes when I look at it, I like to take it up and look at it. And if I put the lights on it, I would probably need the wire to be attached to the bottom, and technically I cannot lift that up anymore. So I decided not to add the lights. So the lights in the box, I will do that, but then the lights on this display case, I decided not to attach them because occasionally I like to actually take it up and admire the cakes and all the information on it instead of, look at it and the whole set. So I decided not to add the light there. All right. So let's see the items that we'll put on this display case. So let's see what we have. Okay. We have little paper folded into various shape to make boxes. And then with these boxes, we will create little cookies and items for it. So I have already made that, and is, let me just find it. Where is it? Oh. Okay. I have this little teddy bear cookies made. And then I have this little, what they did is they used beads, and then they, you know, like asked us to cut up some of the eraser, and then make it into little, you know, candy balls. And here it is. So I have this, and then this is the covering jar of the package. So that's that. So it's here, there. Okay. And then for the flower, I made that similar to that, but then I actually use rice paper. So I think it's have a softer touch for the petal. So I have that. And then little cakes, I already made them, but basically they are little cups with a brown bee on top. And then I add, you know, cut up of the strawberry or the kiwi, and also a little bit of cotton to look like cream. So I have put this all together. So here, this is the one that I have put together. Right, so this is that. And then the little lollipop jar. So we have a little kind of like a straw to make it into a little lollipop jar. And then with beads and a little rod and gold paper, we made it into little lollipop. You see how small it is? But this is the lollipop. So we're going to put the lollipop, and I made 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 of this lollipop. I didn't make the little star one. I somehow don't like that. So, and then we have the cakes, right? The cakes, the base were given to me, but then the decoration, I put them together. So this one is a fruit cake. So we have that already done here, all right? And then I also have like a kind of like a chocolate cake, right? And also a regular birthday cake, right? So let's put all this together onto our display shelf right here. So we're going to put it in from here. So let's bring back the glue. Let's see, I may need a little bit more glue. Okay, so we have more glue. So let's put that together. So similar to this, we'll probably put our chocolate cake in here. So I just, you know, add the glue to the bottom, and I'll put that one here. And then I'll have my the cake with flower pattern. Let's see. Right, that looks pretty good. And then this one, I kind of like this one, and I want to make sure that this is showing on the front of the case. So that looks pretty good, right? We want this to be more sideways. See. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, like that. And then on the top, I'll have the box of, you know, little candy. So we put it a little bit this way, and then just use a little bit of glue, because I don't want to lose the cap, but I want it to be kind of close enough that you can see what's inside. That looks good. And then my little displays of the my stand with different cupcakes and also a rose. I'll put it on here. Okay. And then last but not least, the jar of little lollipop. So lollipop. In order to make sure it doesn't really drop off all the time, I put a little bit of glue on the bottom. So hopefully it would not drop off easily. So we'll let that rest and dry a little bit. But that is my display case of all these wonderful desserts, right? So now let's see. We have, additional items, and let's see what I made. There are little cards, little, birthday card, the kind of items. So basically I just cut them up and they are little, birthday card. Usually you will have little cards, greeting cards from a cake shop, right? So we have different cards. And then we also have a little box that you can, So I folded two little boxes according to the instructions. So these are the two boxes. And I also add a ribbon to the bottom one. So these are the two boxes that we'll probably put it on the floor somewhere. So this is the little boxes. And for this strawberry cake, so, I cut up the eraser and make them into slices of strawberry and added, like little hardware here and there. So this actually is my strawberry cake. Then we also have, a little plastic bag that has, like various cookies and candies in it. So, we have this little bag done. And these are kind of like little cupcakes. And after I made the little cupcakes with beads, I also, folded this little box. And so I have two of this. So I have this one, and I also have one more. So you see how small it is? Okay, so there it is. And also, we cut up the little teddy bear eraser and then use a plastic to cover it so they look like, individually wrapped cookies. And so this is kind of like a tray of little cookies, right? And we also have a cake, have like a large donut cake, right? So we'll have a little box, and the box also have a cover as well. So we'll cover that. All right. So there, right. And now we are ready to put it into this cupboard. But this cupboard is actually inside the building. Is built in, right? So let's bring the building up. Ta-da, that's the building. And this is the case we're going to put these items in. So let's see the reference of, the placement. Okay. Right. So we're going to maybe start from the bottom. So let me bring back my glue. Okay, there you go. So first of all, I have this little box. And mind you, I actually added a little triangle on the bottom so it will kind of like show at an angle, because this is so far inside. With an angle, it's easier to see. So, okay. So we have that, I said, at an angle, right? And then, let's see. This box is actually in the back. So we'll have this little case. I put that in the back. I don't want to put it too far back because I want to be able to see it. Because in a way, that's the fun of a miniature house. You admire it and you enjoy it. Then I have little cards, so I'm just going to put them maybe like here. They could be, nicely stacked, or they could be random. Okay, so instead of 4, I want to put 3. Okay, I think that looks good. And then in the middle, we have 2 stacks of cupcakes, right? So I need to have a like a piece of paper that kind of make it stand out. Otherwise, these 2 boxes would be kind of on top of each other, but I wanted to kind of stand up. So let me just make a make a a quick triangle. Put that in here first. It kind of make sure that the first box is kind of on the back, higher on the back. Oops, stand there. And then I have the second box kind of in the front. Yeah, okay, that looks better. All right. And then I will have this tray of teddy bear cookies right here. Okay. And then last but not least, we'll have the top one. And the top shelf, I have my really beautiful strawberry cake. Okay, let me see. I'll put my strawberry cake. Oops. Here. And then my bag of little cookies. And in the back. Cake to stand up in the front a little bit more. And then last but not least, I have saved one of my little card. So I want to put it in the kind of the front here. So we'll wait for this to dry a little bit. Okay. So here, I'll wait for this to dry a little bit. Let's put it here. Okay. Let's see what else is next. All right. So, all right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to work on the things on the table. Okay. So what the sample recommend is also something that has light. What it recommend is it has a little hole here, and then you can add the wire, put the candle here, so it can light up, and then we attach it here, and with this little hole here, then the whole thing could be lighted up. But as I mentioned, I like to occasionally pull it out and look at them. So I decided not to add the light to the table. So I will skip the adding of the light. But then basically I've constructed the table, okay, with the fabric and the stand. And I also constructed the chairs. So we have 2 chairs and a table, right? And then now we also have the little items to put on the table. And they are, they're actually a very cool cake, right? So they give us the plain one, and then I added, the ribbon, the little kiwi, little strawberry, and signs and things like that. But it's a birthday cake, so this is kind of neat. And I also made 2 tiny cups of coffee, right? So here, and since I decided not to have the candle, I don't need to make this, so we can just stick this onto the table. So here it is, the table. And let's see. So since I'm not using the candle, so I can actually use a coffee cup and cover the little hole, right? And then there's another one, maybe one on this side, one on that side, because I assume both of them are right-handed. And then this little cake right in the center so everyone can see, right? So that's the little cake. And since I didn't make a little candle, I do not have to put anything there. So here is the coffee table. So now we are actually ready to put the whole thing together. So let's see. It's not 100% dry yet, but okay. Yeah. The first thing, let me see. Oops. See if I can put it here for you to look at. There. Okay. So this is that. This, we can just put it on the side. Okay, let's see. Maybe at an angle. And then these 2 boxes on the side. And then we'll have the table and the 2 chairs. 2 chairs. Maybe one here. Oops. There. Okay. So let me show you how it looks like now. Okay. So as I say, I have a tendency not to stick them together so I can have fun looking at it. So this is basically what the basement look like, right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to attach this to the wall and attach the price list to it. So that probably would be it. So let me just do that and wait for it to dry, and then I'll show you the final product. Okay, let's take a final look of the end product. So here is the little cafe diary. So here it is. So I have put all the items together, and you see that the cake is and the table and the 2 chairs, and then I have the cupboard with all my different kind of cakes. The boxes are on the bottom, and then the built-in cabinet, the packaging with the ribbons, and everything is in. So this is the model, and then here is the reason why I bought this is the little cat. So stay there. Okay, so here that is. I'll see if I can take a closer look for you with my phone. So just bear with me a little bit. So let's see. Okay, let's try this. So here. Okay, now here is the closer look of the cafe. Yeah, see, focus. All right. So put my little cat here. All right. So this is a closer look of the cafe. And you see that all the little details are there. I really like the little cat. It's almost like with she is so proud and walking around. Reminds me of Aristocat. So here it is. Okay, so let's get back. So here is my little cafe with the little cat. And let me see if I can turn on the lights. Yeah. Okay. Oops. Well, keep falling down, right? So here, right? So I hope you enjoyed this building of this little cafe, and I really have a lot of fun doing that. Thank you, and I hope to see you in another episode of making another miniature dollhouse. But thank you, and bye-bye.